Hey guys. Hey guys. Guess what? Guess what? We are live. Ooh, camera. Because I always have to do camera, don't I? Let's see. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Stacey L. Daniel, and this is Lead Conversion Shortcuts for Life Insurance Agents. We are here every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I need you to go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and if you can see me. If you can hear me and if you can see me, fine. Let me go ahead and pull it up on my phone as well. If you guys don't know, I have this whole fold phone and it is the bomb. So hold on, wait. Let me get back in my little thing here. I shouldn't have bothered it. Okay, so wait, as you come in, I need to know, can you hear me? Can you see me? Put it in the comment section what state you're in and how long you've been licensed. What state you're in and how long you've been licensed. As I pull my notes back up. What? Okay, they upside down. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope, that's not working. Nope. See, I messed it up. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and get the notes in. Come on in. We are talking about totally just threw myself off, but we are talking about today how do you monetize those tire kickers and those quote seekers and those let me think about it. How do you monetize those tire kickers and those quote seekers and then let me think about it. Last week we talked about what's the number one way to increase your monthly revenue. What's the number one way to make sure that you increase your quality submit business and then in turn your revenue, because the issue policy, the amount of policies and the revenue and the commission checks would increase, right? And so the number way to do that we discussed last week was to make sure that you're only talking to quality people. All right, and so now the question today we're answering is, well, what about the people who aren't ready to make a decision? They're still thinking about it. They're just looking for a quote. You know what I mean? They want to talk about it with their family and their friends or their spouse, but they don't have the money quite yet for all of the big dreams that we've been telling them about as far as annuities and IULs and get out of debt and all the things that you can do with a life insurance product. They just kind of want to feel it out. Well, how do you monetize them? What do you do with those people who aren't ready? My goal, overall goal, is to help you automate that process on finding quality leads and getting them primed and pre-qualified before the appointment so that they're prepared to complete the application. So you're only meeting with quality people. So again, that was last week. How do you increase your monthly revenue? The number one way is to qualify those people, right? Why should you get to talk to people who aren't qualified? Why should your doctor don't talk to you if they don't know what your health concerns are, your pre-existing health conditions, if your medical insurance is intact or not, right? And then when you come in, they do even more. They confirm and they do your vitals all by somebody else to pre-qualify and prime you. And then they sit you down on the table and they take your clothes off. So you are ready and naked and they like, okay, so what is it that you need? They just come in with a stethoscope and things of that nature, right? And they're prepared to take care of you because somebody else has done everything else. Why aren't you doing the same thing? You are a financial physician. So that was last week, right? Now this week I want to know, well, what about the people who are not ready? They're still valid people. Their concerns are valid. They need to be helped. Their answers need to be provided. They need to be massaged, that relationship until next time, right? What do you do with them? That's what we're talking about today. All right. So if that's what you're interested in, like I want to monetize those people who aren't quite pre-qualified and prime. I can't just only meet with people who are ready right now because buying is a stage. They learn about the benefits of life insurance as a wealth building product. They learn about annuities and creating a lifetime income that comes monthly, tax free savings and from cash value. They learn about all these different things. They learn about how they can replace their income in the event that they get injury or sick with like a disability. And they learn about these things that they probably didn't know about, or they're ready to amp it up and get more or add to what they currently have. And they come to us. They have to come to us. Those are the ones that are ready. But the people who are just learning about it, trying to decide, well, I've never heard about this. Is this going to work for me? What do you do with those people? That's what we're going to talk about today, right? Put a one in the comment section if you would love to know more about, if you like the idea of only meeting with people who are pre-qualified so that you therefore submit only quality business and therefore increase your percentages of business that's issued. So of course that means more revenue. That was last week. Put a one in the comment section if you realize that is the fastest way to get more revenue in my bank account. Then I'll put a two in the conversation in the comment section if you're like, well, you know what, that makes sense, Stacey, and I'm kind of already doing it already, but I'd much rather learn how to monetize than people who not ready. That's going to be a larger group of people. That's hands down going to be a large group of people. What if I could turn them people into some type of dollars? Either now or later, a little bit now, a little bit later. What if I could turn them into some type of dollars? You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, if they're not ready and they see you and trust you and like you, they're going to be like, well, can I get a quote? What do you think? Can I sit down? Let me do this. And then you get to the end, it's like, well, I wasn't sure. I'm not ready to move forward. I need to talk to my husband. Or I only want to provide like a $75 premium. What can I get with $75 premium? Well, how can I massage that relationship? How can I monetize that relationship and massage it at the same time? How can I give them what they need and still don't feel like a quote seeker, a data entry clerk? Um, I'm getting into the details today, but that's what we're talking about today. All right. So while you are putting in the number one, if you want to know more about, or you agree, or want to know more about um, the quality clients, connecting only with quality leads in order to complete the application, have them ready before you even meet. And put it too, if you're like, well, yeah, what do I do with the other people too? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of them, and I might be back. I'm still going into the details. Hold on. Put a two in the comment for that. In the meantime, let me tell you why we're here, what we're doing, who am I, all the good stuff. All right. I just want to make sure you know why we're here. And well, that's the introduction. So, if you don't know, my name is Stacey O'Daniel, and I am the founder of the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community. I started this community because I feel like because we're not educated on the sales tactics, the tools, the quality. I don't even want to say quality, the variety of products. You know what I mean? How to be an agent, how to be a business owner, not just an insurance agent. That's why we leave. We get overwhelmed. It's just too much. I gotta find some leads, buy the leads, convince the leads. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta deliver the policy, do the presentation, and then I gotta wait a minute. I gotta wait to go back and forth with the medical records and the questions and the answers and then all of this stuff. And then I gotta try to get you for an annual review. It's a lot if you don't have some type of hacks or tactics or community to show you different ways that they've been doing it. So I wanted to make sure that us as Black and brown life insurance agents find the nooks and crannies that the successful agents that may not look like us have been doing for a while. Because first of all, when you go into the rooms, they're predominantly white. Second of all, they're predominantly male. So I wanted to help Black women, and then I realized, we need to help Black people in general, Black and brown, so that we can learn how to close that wealth gap. The more we know, the longer we stay, the more solid our financial foundation and business becomes. We stay in, so that increases our longevity. That means we can help more people in our community. That means we can positively work towards closing that wealth gap. And that's ultimately what I want to do on a larger scale. Help more of the people in your community, so I am in turn spreading the love in more places all at once without overwhelming myself. And so that's why we started the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community. I've actually been in the financial services industry since 2008. I received multiple awards and accolades for sales and strategies, recruiting and training, and all of that. I'm an author. I have a virtual life insurance agency here in the greater Chicago area. And it's a virtual life insurance agency and consulting firm. So I'm the owner and the chief agent. I said chief agent, whatever. That's not even important. Who I am. This is just why I've created this, and why I feel like I am qualified enough to tell you about my experiences. All right, guys. So let's move forward. What is my goal for our trainings here, which is called lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents? Lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents. So if you're licensed life insurance agent, that's all we are in here, and you want to know how to get leads from strangers, you in the right place. If you want to know how to turn them leads into quality completed applications, you in the right place. If you want to know how to turn them quality completed applications, which are now clients, hopefully that issue without any problems. After that point, there's nothing much we can do, right? Now, how do I turn it? I don't need to be trying to chase new leads, buy new leads, spending money on ads. How about I learn how to go deep and wide in my existing relationships? So all of those are lead conversion tactics, guys. And that's what I want to talk to you about throughout our Wednesday training, 6 p.m. to about 30 minutes with about 5 or 10 minutes Q&A at the end. All right. That's why we're here. That's what we're going to be doing. And I'll see you next week, Wednesday, if you like what you hear today. All right. So, anything that we discussed today, guys, you can always comment below with questions, or you can always text info to 708-498-8686, and that'll give you an instant reply. If myself or my team don't see the comments below, but if you text that message, you get an instant reply. All right, instant reply, instant reply. It's automated with a lot of different Q&A and FAQs. All right, so feel free to do so. I want you, ultimately, guys, the goal is I don't want you to struggle while you're building your business. Hashtag the hustle is dead. I don't want you to struggle. Two, I don't want you to leave. Don't leave the industry because we need you. Our kids need you. Our parents needed you back then. You need you. People that are our peers need us. You know what I mean? And our future generation needs us. There's so much that a life insurance agent has the power to do for their community regarding their finances that no one else in the financial services industry can do, but no one knows it because it's not a lot of us that stick in and stand. So if you're here and you've been in the business longer than 1 year, I need you to go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because you have made it. Hey, there's a lot to learn, but if you made it through that first year, I'm giving you a shout out and a virtual hands up. All right. And I also don't want you to feel alone. Don't struggle. Don't leave, and don't feel alone. All right. So that's why this is here. Ask questions, comment, post. As long as you're not self-promoting yourself, and we do have something in the guides up at the top that you can do so. Please engage and support others. And there's no such thing as a stupid question. All right. But if for any reason you don't want that question to be put in the public, text us and we'll respond to you. Last thing, I need everybody to know that you get a 15-minute consultation. It's an introduction only call. It's not I'm not going to coach you in 15 minutes, right? But we will figure out, I'm covering the cost of us to meet for 15, 20 minutes to figure out how we can help you if you're a good fit, first of all. But how can my company, Financial Motivations, Consulting and Insurance Services, help you and your company reach its professional development, personal development, and revenue goals, right? What can we do to assist you? And this will be via a paid product or service, but where are you now? Where are you trying to go? And what does that timeline look like in between? And we will offer you some type of service or product. And so that's going to be either a product or service that's a digital product starting at about $19. It might even be a group coaching program. Like, I need a whole group of people for a whole year helping me. And it might just be, you know what, Stacey, I don't know how to do it. I'm not tech savvy. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, want to know. I'm bombarded already with sales, business is good, or my family, or I got a full-time job. Can you just help me figure out what needs to be done and then do it for me? We even have a professional services that we are done for you service. So DIY coaching and digital products and courses, group coaching that's done with you, a whole bunch of people rooting for you, sharing their wins all along while you're learning all the ins and outs of being a business owner, a life insurance agent, successful business owner, transitioning your business online, creating successful business online and offline with no overwhelm. Or like, you know what, girl, I just need you and your team. I know y'all did it before. Can you just do it for me? We can do that too. All right. So that's it. Today's topic, just in case you forgot, if you're just not coming in, is how do I monetize those tire seekers, those quote seekers, and then let me think about it. That's something that you want to do. Again, put that too in that comment section. If you like, man, if I had a quarter for all of the let me think about it, or give me a quote that have come across my phone, my text, my email, my messages, my inbox on social media, I would probably be almost a quarter rich, a quarter of $100,000 rich, whatever. You know what I mean? It just is a lot of people who just aren't ready, and that's okay. If we're constantly only focused on those who are ready, we will make more money. But we're leaving a lot of people uncovered, unprotected, uneducated. You know what I mean? And lack of information or erroneous information is why a lot of our people in our community are where they are right now. And so it is our job. Life insurance agents are community superheroes. I 100% believe that, to educate them wherever they are, and then allow them to take